Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host, as always, Star Cub. And today's video is going to be on a quick and easy, simple one, and that is going to be a book review, or more so a manga review. I know I haven't done book reviews for quite a while. I've been reading quite a few books, so I do have a number of reviews coming. I have this one, I have another one, and then I have quite a few others that I have not reviewed as such yet, but will be out later this week. But this one is a really, really interesting one. This is one that I've just recently read and immediately got absolutely hooked. I bought it months and months ago, but never had the chance to read it, and I did. And honestly, what can I say about it? It is absolutely fantastic. But before I get into that, just want to say a big thank you to everyone new to my channel, subscribing, leaving a comment. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Everyone that is already a subscriber and a returning viewer, thanks so much, guys. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And without further ado, I'm going to roll the intro and then let's get into it. Okay, I am back. So, this review is going to be on the first volume. I know the second volume is already out now. I haven't got the second volume, but this is the first volume, and it is Dark Souls Redemption. And it is art by Shonen, story by Julian Blondell, and it is translated by Matthew Redman and Studio Macma. And what can I say about this? This is absolutely fantastic. It is an absolutely fantastic story so far. I am absolutely hooked from the word get-go on this. This is a fresh new story set in the Dark Souls universe. And honestly, what can I say? The art in this, look at that, is just absolutely stunning. Like, the artwork, I cannot get enough of the art. It is absolutely amazing. So, it's a fresh new story set within the Dark Souls universe. And honestly, what can I say about it other than the fact that it had me hooked from the word get-go. Its characters are interesting so far. Being the first part of it, it feels very Dark Souls. But it also has that familiarity of, I guess, the games as well, because you can see little nuances within the manga, but also it's depicted so well within this manga story that it absolutely amazes me. Like, I had no idea that you could do Dark Souls in a manga form and it be so, I mean, look at that. That's stunning. That's just absolutely fantastic. And it feels really familiar. But also these characters are all different from the games. So while there's some familiarity there, the characters themselves, you have to really put yourself in that whole Dark Souls universe, and it goes from there. And it basically it's amazing. The flame is lit, a nameless woman wakes, roused from the tomb by a past she cannot recall. She sets out into a barren, unfamiliar landscape. The protector follows, bound by oath and honor. He safeguards her against the dangers that draw near with the same ferocity he does that secrets. He does the secrets of his past. The grey cinders gather in their tower, called by the fire to complete their solemn duty. A colossus incarnate of death stirs with the bones beneath the sacred grounds, and a nightmare torment of a bygone era returns to exact its toll. The fate of this land hangs in the balance as their journey unfolds in this original Dark Souls story. So yeah, it immediately had me hooked when I read the back of it, and the fact that it's sort of like how you start out in Dark Souls, nameless and whatnot, but as you go along, I will say, you find out what the nameless woman's name is, the protector's name, and from there, it's just, the story really, it really holds the whole Dark Souls thing together, like, while we're completely being set in the universe, but a new story, you can see certain things that you would do in like the game, and it's like you're playing the game but in manga form. But the story so far I really, really like, and the characters, the Grey Cinders are absolutely awesome. I will not give anything away about what they are, but the Grey Cinders is a really big, huge part of the story, and it really does have the gothic, dark fantasy feel of everything. The architecture, the characters, the Grey Cinders. Every character feels like it's from a gothic, dark fantasy epic. And they play into it really, really well. The characters are really well written. I will be getting volume 2 of this from my local Second and Charles or Barnes and Noble very, very soon, because this I think is absolutely fantastic. It's easy to read, but it also just completely draws you in from the word get-go, and the artwork is just exquisite. I love it. I really, really do. What do I rate this one out of 10? I'm definitely giving it a 9.5 out of 10. It is almost like perfect, but I will say though, you really have to place yourself in it. If you're not familiar with Dark Souls, you can't really place yourself in it. That's the only thing I could say. But definitely 9.5 out of 10. It's almost perfect. Almost perfect. I really, really am hooked on it. Cannot wait to see how this all plays out and how many volumes there are and how it ends. And that's basically my review for that one. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And I will have quite a number of book reviews coming out over the next several days. I've got a lot to review, so because I've been reading quite a lot lately. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more reviews up on my channel very, very soon. All right, guys, take it easy. Ciao.